So the other day, my mom and I were talking about like relationships and people who are in your life, and she told me how one of her friends from like high school, when she goes back up to visit her family, that she sometimes feels like she needs to reconnect with them. But she said that, you know, they're not really a part of her life anymore. So why should she just hang out with them if they don't really know each other anymore? And I think that kind of shows how people are meant to be in your lives at certain times, and they're meant to guide you through, say I have friends in middle school who I need when I'm going through that awkward stage, and then when my values change in high school, I may not need them anymore. That doesn't mean like being mean to friends or people, but just the fact that people come into your life and sometimes they go, and you have to accept that they're going to come and go, and sometimes you can't just hold on. Sometimes you have to be open to new people and to letting other people into your lives. Like, for instance, my grandmother, she doesn't really pay, or I don't know, she isn't really a big part of my life anymore at all. And that was kind of her choice. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I wish I had a loving grandmother like my friends do. I'm going to accept that, or be appreciative that I have lots of other relationships and lots of people who love me, and be open to, the grandmotherly type people who I'm thankful to have in my lives, and just take in every moment with them, even if they're not blood, or even with friends, even if they're not your best friends forever. Sometimes you have to get used to new people and let new people in, because you change and you need people, different people, depending on what you're going through. And of course, there's some people who you need forever. But today at a girl talk meeting, one of the girls brought up that her mother was marrying a guy that she didn't like at all. And I just told her, yes, you may disapprove, but maybe this trouble is there to make you stronger in the end. And if you're lucky to have a good relationship with your mom, and you should be happy for your mom, and just realize that if he wasn't meant to be there for a reason, then he wouldn't be there in your life. So whether it's to make her stronger, to make her mom stronger, or because they're really meant to be, you just have to accept that some people are going to come into your lives that you may not want to. But in the end, you're going to learn from them and every other person along your path.